today I'm going to revise the unit 1. Okay, that is the continuation for the previous class. Okay, in that first topic is the bus admittance and bus impedance matrix, and branch admittance and branch impedance matrix, and loop impedance and the loop admittance matrix. Okay, the bus admittance and bus impedance matrix. First, coming to the derivation for that bus admittance and bus impedance matrix. Okay, that is, consider the equation I plus j is equal to yv. Okay, that is the equation number 1. Okay, the bus admittance matrix means the y bus. It can be obtained by determining the variables and parameters. Okay, that is I plus j is equal to the y into v. Okay, that is the equation number 1. Okay, next multiply A transpose on right side and the left side of that equation. Then A transposed I plus A transposed into J is equal to A transposed into Y into V. Okay, that is the equation number 2. Okay, according to the KCL, A transposed into I is equal to the 0. Then that is equation number 3. Okay, then that is equation number 3. Okay, next coming to the equation number 3. Okay, wait. Next coming to the same equation, I bus is equal to the next A transpose into J is equal to the I bus. Okay, this is the equation number 4. Okay, next equation 3 and 4 in equation number 2. Okay, A transposed into I is equal to 0 plus A transposed into J is equal to the I bus. Okay, that is equal to A transposed into Y into V. Okay, that is equal to A transposed into Y into V. Okay, that is the equation number 5. Okay, next coming to the equation number 6, that is V bus is equal to the V bus into I bus. Okay, therefore the power P equal to the V into I. Okay, therefore P bus is equal to the V bus into I bus. Okay, therefore P bus is equal to the J conjugate whole transposed into V. Okay, this is the equation number 7. Okay, the equation number 7 in equation number 6, then J transposed J conjugate transposed V is equal to the V bus into Z bus. V bus into Z bus conjugate transport. That is the equation number 8. Next, conjugate and transpose of equation number 4. Then I bus conjugate transpose is equal to A conjugate transpose into J conjugate transpose. Okay, that is equation number 9. Then A is the real matrix. Therefore, I bus conjugate transpose is equal to the A into J conjugate transpose. A conjugate transpose is equal to the A. Okay, therefore A conjugate is equal to the A. Okay, that is equation number 10. Therefore, 10 in 8. Okay, substitute 10 in 8. Okay, then we obtain V is equal to the V bus into A. Okay, therefore that 11 equation in 5, substitute 11 in 5. Then I bus is equal to A transpose into Y into V bus. Okay, next I bus is equal to the Y bus into V bus. The equation number 13 in equation number 12, that is, instead of I bus, we substitute Y bus into V bus is equal to the A transposed into Y into V bus. Okay, A transposed into Y into V bus. Okay, then Y bus is equal to the B transposed into then 13 in equation number 12. ఒకసారి మీ దగ్గర మెటీరియల్స్ ఉంటే అవి దగ్గర పెట్టుకున్నాము. Okay, 13 in 12. Okay, then we obtain y bus is equal to the A transposed into y into A. Okay, y bus is equal to A transposed into y into A. Therefore, y bus is equal to A transposed into y into A. Okay, next, branch admittance and the branch impedance matrix. Okay, same alage I plus j is equal to y into v. Okay, y into v, same as that of equation number 1 is multiplied with the b transposed into t. Okay, therefore b transposed into I plus j into e conjugate b conjugate into b conjugate into y into v. Okay, this is the equation number 2. According to the KCL, b transposed into I is equal to 0. Okay, same first derivation మనం ఎలా అయితే చేసామో సేమ్ అలాగే ఈ డెరివేషన్ కూడా చేయాలమ్మ. ఒకసారి మెటీరియల్ ఉంటే మీ దగ్గర తీసుకొని ఒకసారి వెరిఫై చేసుకోండి. సేమ్ అలాగే డెరివేషన్స్ అనేవి మనం చేసినప్పుడు మనకి ఈక్వేషన్స్ అనేవి లాస్ట్ కి ZBR ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు b ఇంటూ y ఇంటూ b హోల్ బి ఇన్వర్స్ వస్తుంది. సేమ్ అలాగే మనకి లూప్ ఇంపిడెన్స్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ కానీ మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేసుకుంటే ఓకే, లూప్ ఇంపిడెన్స్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ కూడా మనకు ఒక డెరివేషన్ అనేది వస్తుంది. దేర్ఫోర్ జెడ్ లూప్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు సి ట్రాన్స్పోజ్డ్ ఇంటూ జెడ్ ఇంటూ సి. Okay, therefore y loop is equal to c transposed into z into c inverse. ఈ డెరివేషన్స్ కూడా మీకు ఎగ్జామ్ లో అడుగుతారు. ఓకే, ఇలా ఫస్ట్ మన డెరివేషన్స్ రివైజ్ చేసుకున్న తర్వాత మనకి ఏంటి ఇంపార్టెంట్ ఫార్ములాస్ ఏమున్నాయి అంటే z ఇన్వర్స్ అంటే ఏంటి మనకి y. ఓకే, y మ్యాట్రిక్స్ కానీ ఇచ్చారు అంటే దానికి జెడ్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్ కానీ మనకి తెలిస్తే వై మ్యాట్రిక్స్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి అంటే జెడ్ ఇన్వర్స్ చేస్తే వై వస్తుంది. నెక్స్ట్ వై బస్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ద ఏ ట్రాన్స్పోజ్డ్ వై ఇంటూ ఏ. ఓకే, ఈ ఫార్ములాస్ అన్ని మీరు గుర్తుపెట్టుకోండి అమ్మా. వై బస్ ఈజ్ ఈక్వల్ టు ఏ ఏ కాంజుగేట్ ఇంటూ వై ఇంటూ ఏ. నెక్స్ట్ జెడ్ బస్ కావాలి అంటే వై బస్ కి ఇన్వర్స్ చేస్తే జెడ్ బస్ వస్తుంది. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ అలాగే వై బిఆర్ కావాలి అంటే బి ట్రాన్స్పోజ్డ్ ఇంటూ వై ఇంటూ బి. ఓకే, నెక్స్ట్ జెడ్ బిఆర్ కావాలి అంటే వైబిఆర్ కి ఇన్వర్స్ చేస్తే జెడ్బిఆర్ వస్తుంది. ఓకే, సేమ్ అలాగే జెడ్ లూప్ ఈక్వల్ టు ద సి ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ జెడ్ ఇంటూ సి. ఇందులో మనకి వై లూప్ కావాలి అంటే జెడ్ లూప్ కి ఇన్వర్స్ చేస్తే వస్తుంది. ఓకే, ఈ ఫార్ములాస్ అన్నిటిని మీరు రిమెంబర్ చేసుకుంటే నెక్స్ట్ మనం దాన్ని యూజ్ చేసుకొని ప్రాబ్లమ్స్ అనేవి మనం ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయొచ్చు. ఏంటి మనకి ఇక్కడ ఉన్న డయాగ్రామ్ లో ప్రాబ్లం ఏమి ఇచ్చాడు అంటే ఫస్ట్ ఇదమ్మా మనకి ప్రాబ్లం. ఓకే, ఇది మనకి డయాగ్రామ్ అనేది ఇచ్చాడు. ఓకే, ఈ డయాగ్రామ్ లో మనం ఏం చేస్తాము అంటే దీనికి జెడ్ బస్ అనేది ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయమన్నాడు. ఓకే, జెడ్ బస్ ఫైండ్ అవుట్ చేయాలి అంటే మనకి ఫార్ములా ఏంటి, ఏ ట్రాన్స్పోజ్డ్ ఇంటూ జెడ్ ఇంటూ ఏ ఆర్ బి ట్రాన్స్పోజ్డ్ ఇంటూ జెడ్ ఇంటూ బి ఆర్ సి ట్రాన్స్పోజ్డ్ ఇంటూ జెడ్ ఇంటూ సి. Okay, A transposed into Z into A or B transposed into Z into B or C transposed into Z into C. Okay, then we find out the A. A means the element node incidence matrix. Okay, element node incidence matrix. Okay, elements node incidence matrix లో నుంచి మనం ఏం చేస్తున్నాం, రెఫరెన్స్ నోడ్ అనేది తీసేస్తే దెన్ వి అబ్టైన్ ద ఏ మ్యాట్రిక్స్. ఓకే, దెన్ వి అబ్టైన్ ద ఏ మ్యాట్రిక్స్. ఓకే, మనకి గ్రాఫ్ ఇచ్చాడు. గ్రాఫ్ ప్రకారం మనకి మీకు నేను ప్రీవియస్ క్లాస్ లో ఎక్స్ప్లెయిన్ చేసినట్టు ఇలా మ్యాట్రిక్స్ అనేది మనం డిజైన్ చేసుకుంటాం. ఎన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి మనకి, ఫస్ట్ ఇక్కడ ఎన్ని ఎలిమెంట్స్ ఉన్నాయి ఇక్కడ రిప్రజెంట్ చేశాడు 1. Okay, this is the first element. Second one is this is second, third, fourth, fifth, sixth. Okay, we are having the 7 elements, 6 and 7. Okay, we are having 7 elements. And how many nodes are there? First 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, these are the 5 nodes. Okay, 1 as the reference. First, 1 as the reference. First, we find out the A bar matrix. After that, we remove the reference node. Then we obtain A. Okay, first we find out the A bar matrix. First, we find out the A bar matrix. Okay, then we remove the reference node and then we obtain the A bar. Okay, sir, then and we obtain the A. First, we write down the A bar matrix. First, in this we are having the elements, that is the 7 elements and also 5 nodes. Okay, first, how we will write down this matrix? First, what is the element 1? Okay, this is the element 1. That element 1 is in between the first node and the second node. Okay, it is the element 1 is in between the first node and second node. First, we mention this these nodes having 1 and 1, and other remaining nodes are representing the 0. Okay, after that we represent the signs. Okay, how we will give the signs for this one means the first we observe first element 1 is 2 words are away from the node. Okay, first coming to the node 1, the element 1 is away from the node 1. Okay, the element 1 is away from the node 1. Okay, towards the node, away from the node 1 means that we are taking as the minus plus 1. Okay, towards the node means that we are taking as minus 1. ఇక్కడ mistake చేశారు. Away from the node means the plus. This is the plus and this is the minus. Towards the node means the minus. Okay, towards the node means the minus 1. Okay, next coming to the element 2. Okay, that element is in between the nodes 1 and the 4. Okay, the element 2 is in between the 1 and the 4. Okay, then we represent that is the ones. One and other nodes representing the 0. Okay, next coming to the signs, the 2 element is away from the first node. The 2 element is away from the first node. Then we represent that this is the plus 1. Okay, towards the node means that we represent minus 1. Okay, that means the in fourth node we represent the minus 1. Okay, fourth node we represent the minus 1. Okay, this is the minus 1. Okay, next coming to the third element. Okay, next coming to the third element. Okay, the third element is in between the node 1 and the 5. Okay, the third element is in between the 1 and the 5. First, we represent the 1 and the 5 is ones. Okay, 1 and 5 represents the ones and remaining nodes represented by zeros. After that, we observe the signs. First, the third element is away from the first node. Away means that we are taking as plus 1. Okay, the third element is towards the fifth node. Towards the fifth node. Okay, then we are taking the minus 1. Okay, towards the fifth node, then we are taking the minus 1. Okay, this is the minus 1. Okay, next coming to the fourth element, it is in between the nodes 4 and the 5. Okay, coming to the fourth element, it is in between the nodes 4 and the 5. First, we mention 4 and the 5 with ones and other nodes representing the 0. And then we observe the signs. First, the fourth element is away from the fourth node. Fourth element is away from the fourth node, then it is taken as plus 1. Okay, next, the fourth element is towards the fifth node. Okay, then we are taking as the minus 1. Okay, then we are taking as the minus 1. Okay, this is the minus 1. Okay, next coming to the fifth element. Coming to the fifth element, that is in between the nodes 2 and the 4. First, 2 and the 4. Coming to the fifth element, 2 and the 4 we represented with ones. Okay, the remaining nodes is represented by zeros. Next, after that, we observe the signs for this. First, the fifth element is away from the second node. The fifth element is away from the second node. Away from the second node means that we are considering as the +1. Okay, away from the +1. Towards the node means the -1. Towards the node means the -1. Okay, then we observe the element 6. Okay, then observe the element 6. Okay, the element 6 is in between the nodes 3 and the 4. Okay, the element 6 is in between the nodes 3 and the 4. First, we mention the 3 and the 4 with ones, and other remaining others are zeros. Remaining others are represented by zeros. Okay, the element 6 is placed in between the 3 and the 4. That's why we may represent that is 1 and 1, and other nodes are represented by zeros. Then coming to the signs, the sixth element is away from the fourth node. Okay, then we taking as +1. Next, the sixth element is towards the third node, then it is taken as the -1. Okay, then it is taken as the -1. Okay, next coming to the seventh element. The seventh element is in between the 2 and the 3. Okay, seventh element is in between the 2 and the 3. First we mentioned 2 and the 3 is 1, 1, and other nodes represented with zeros. Next, coming to the signs, the seventh element is away from the second node, then we are taking as the +1. Okay, then it is taken as -1. Okay, this is the representation of the A bar matrix. After that, we are taking the A matrix. How we will obtain the A matrix means the remove the reference node. Okay, remove the reference node. What is that reference node? That is 1. Taking 1 as the reference node. Then we remove the reference node. Then we mentions 2, 3, 4, 5 are the nodes, and 1 is the removed. After that, we are taking the matrix, then that is the A matrix. Okay, next we find out the A transpose. Okay, we already well known about the transposition. We interchange the rows and the columns. Okay, then we write down the A transpose matrix. After that, we find out the Z bus. Okay, therefore Z bus is equal to the A transposed into Z into A. Okay, A transposed into Z into A. Okay, we already know the A matrix and also A transpose matrix, and then we write down the Z matrix, and then we write down the Z matrix. First, Z is equal to the Z11, Z12, Z13, Z. How many nodes are? How many elements are there? 7 elements. That's why we are taking as Z17. Z17. Okay, therefore we write the Z matrix, that is first Z11. Z11. Okay, this is the Z11, and this is the Z12. So Z22. This is Z33. This is Z33. Z44. Z55. Z66. Z77. Okay, remaining are all the zeros. Okay, then we might find out the A transposed into Z into C. Okay, this is the Z matrix and this is the A transposed matrix. Then we find out Z bus matrix. Therefore, Z bus is equal to A transposed into Z into A. Okay, then A transposed into Z into A. Okay, this is the formation of a Z bus. This is the formation of a Z bus by using the graph. Okay, next in the next problem, coming to the next problem. Okay, this is the given problem in that the elements are taken in E to A, E to B, A to B, B to C, A to D, C to F, D to F. Okay, we are having the positive sequence in reactances, that is 0.2 to 0.5. Okay, next, by using this table, we draw the graph or the single line diagram. Okay, by using this table, we will write the single line diagram. First, what is the starting element? That is E. Okay, next, E to A. Okay, this is the E to A. Okay, in between E to A, we are having the element that is 0.02. Okay, we mentioned this is 0.02. Okay, the direction for that element is the E to A. Okay, that's why we are representing like this. Okay, that's why we are representing like this. This is the element 1. Okay, this is the element 1. What is that value? That is 0.02. Okay, next E to B. Next E to B. Okay, this is the second element. The direction is E to B. Okay, this is E to B. Okay, what is that value? That is 0.05. Okay, that is 0.05. Okay, next A to B. Okay, this is the A and A to B. This is the third element. Okay, this is the third element. The value is 0.04. Next, B to C. Next, B to C. Okay, this is the fourth element, that is B to C, 0.01. Next, A to D, this is the fifth element, that is 0.02. Next, C to F, that is the 0.07. Next, D to F, that is 0.10. And we mention element 1, element 2, element 3, and so on, element 7. Okay, this is the Y bus matrix, YAA, YAB, YAC, YAD, YAF, YAE. Okay, we are having the E elements. That's why we are taking as Y bus matrix like this. Okay. Okay, next, by using this single line diagram, we draw the graph. Okay, next, by using this single line diagram, we will draw the oriented graph. First, we mention the nodes E, B, okay, E, B, A, C, D, F. Okay, next, we draw the oriented graph by using this single line diagram and mention the elements, element 1 to element 7. Okay, this is the oriented graph from the given table, and this is the single line diagram for the given table. Okay, next, after that, we calculate the Y bus matrix. Okay, after that, we calculate the Y bus matrix. Okay, YAA. Okay, this is the YAA. Okay, what is that values? YAA. E to A to B, and A to D. That is 1 by 0.02 plus 1 by 0.04 plus A to D 0.02. Okay, that's why we are calculating the YAA, YAB, and also YBB, YAA, YBB, YCC, YDD, YEE, YFF. Okay, after that we calculate the YAB equal to YBA. Okay, what is that value? YAB. Okay, YA to B, that is 0.04. Okay, then it will be taken as minus 0.04. Minus 0.04. After that, YAC or YCA. Okay, by observing this graph, YAC. Okay, there is any connection between A to C? Okay, or we observe in this single line diagram, we are having any connection in between A to C. If there is no any connection between A to C, then it will be taken as 0. Okay, then it will be taken as 0. Okay, that's why YAC is equal to YCA is equal to the 0. YAC equal to YCA equal to the 0. Okay, next we calculate the YAD or YDA. Okay, next we calculate the YAD or YDA. Okay, A to D. Okay, there is any connection between A to D? This is A to D. Okay, that is 0.02. Okay, then YAD is equal to minus 0.02. Why we are taking as minus? Minus means the in this table we are having the reactance. Okay, reactance means the impedance values, but we calculate the Y. Okay, that's why we are taking as minus or the 1 by. Okay, minus r we are using the 1 by these values. Okay, okay, suppose in this table we are having the Y values, that is the reactance values. Then what is the YAB? Therefore YAB is equal to 0.02. Okay, if in this table we are having the admittance values, we are having the admittance values, that means the Y values. Okay, what is the YAB? Means the 0.02. But in this case we are having the reactance. Okay, reactance means the impedance values. Okay, reactance means the Z is equal to R plus JX. Okay, that's why the reactance means the impedance values. Okay, in this table we are having the impedance values. Okay, by using these impedance values we calculate the admittance values. Okay, we calculate the admittance values. Okay, that's why we are mentioned as minus symbol. Okay, that's why we are mentioned as minus symbol. Okay, A to D means the YAD. YAD means the minus 0.02. Okay. Next, YAE. YAE are the YEA. YAE are the EA. A to E. We are having any connection between A to A? Yes, it is E to A. Okay, we are having the connection between E to A. Okay, therefore, YAE is equal to minus 0.02. YAE is equal to minus 0.02. Okay, next YAF. Okay, we are having any connection between A to F? No, there is no connection in between A to F. Okay, that's why we are taking as 0. Okay, that's why we are taking as 0. YAF is equal to YFA is equal to the 0. Okay, next YBC. YBC. Okay, we are having any connection between B to C? Yes, we are. This is B to C. Okay, therefore B to C is equal to YBC is equal to minus of 0.01. Okay, therefore YBC is equal to minus 0.01. ఓకే, ఇలా మనకి కనెక్షన్స్ ఉంటేనే మనం తీసుకోవాలమ్మా. ఇక్కడ మనకి ఇంపిడెన్స్ వాల్యూస్ ఇచ్చాడు. ఇంపిడెన్స్ అంటే రియాక్టెన్స్ వాల్యూస్ ఇచ్చాడు. మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తుంది ఏంటి? వై. ఓకే, వై మీన్స్ ద అడ్మిటెన్స్. అడ్మిటెన్స్ ని మనం క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి ఏంటి, మనం మైనస్ అనేది కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేసుకున్నాం. ఓకే, మనం అడ్మిటెన్స్ ని క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తున్నాం కాబట్టి ఇక్కడ కూడా 1 బై అని తీసుకున్నాం. ఏకి ఏవైతే కనెక్షన్స్ ఉన్నాయో ఆ కనెక్షన్స్ అన్నిటిని 1 బై తీసుకుంటాం. ఒకవేళ సపోజ్ మనం ఇక్కడే మనం జెడ్కే క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తున్నాం అనుకోండి, జెడ్ఏఏ అనేది క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తే 0.2 ప్లస్ 0.02 ప్లస్ 0.04 అని కన్స్ట్రక్ట్ చేసుకోవచ్చు. కానీ మనకి కావాల్సింది ఏంటి? వై బస్. కాబట్టి ఇలా క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తున్నాం. YAA is equal to 1 by 0.02. అలా YAA, YBB, YCC, YDD, YEE, YEF అనేది మనం ఇక్కడ క్యాలిక్యులేట్ చేస్తున్నాం. ఓకే, ఇలా బై యూజింగ్ దీస్ ఫార్ములాస్ Okay, by using these formulas, we calculate these various values. Okay, by using these formulas, we are calculating the different values, that is the Y bus matrix. Okay, by using these formulas, we are calculating the different values, that is the Y bus matrix. Okay. Next, this is the formation of a Z bus and also Y bus matrix. Okay, we remember those formulas, that is X Z inverse is equal to Y. Okay, A transposed into Y into A is equal to the Y bus. Y bus inverse is equal to the Z bus. Therefore, B transposed into Y into B is equal to YBR. IBR inverse is equal to ZBR. C transposed into Z into C is equal to Z loop. Z loop inverse is equal to the Y loop. Okay, this is the various formulas that will be used in these oriented graph problems. Okay. Okay, this is the given problem. By using this graph, we are calculating the Z bus matrix. Okay, the Z loop matrix or Z branch matrix also. Okay. Okay, this is the formation of the Y bus matrix, that is the bus admittance matrix, bus impedance matrix, and also loop admittance matrix and loop impedance matrix, and branch admittance matrix and the branch impedance matrix. Okay, these are the formulas that will be related to that branch, loop, and the loop, branch, and also bus impedance matrix. Okay, we remember these formulas. By using these formulas only, we calculate the Z bus matrix or branch matrix and also the loop matrices. Okay, by using this A transposed A matrix and also A transposed A bar matrix and B matrix and also B bar matrix and C matrix and also C bar matrix. Okay, by calculating these matrices by using the oriented graphs. Okay, by using the oriented graphs. Okay, that's why first we draw the oriented graph by using the given table, or also by using the single line diagram. Okay, by using the given table or also by using the single line diagram, we draw the oriented graph. Okay, and then mention each and every elements in that oriented graph, and also by using that oriented graph, first we derive the Y matrix or also Z matrix. Okay, after that we calculate the A, and also we calculate the A bar matrix. Okay, after that we calculate the A and also A conjugate. Okay, after that we multiply this A conjugate Y into A, then we obtain the Y bus matrix. Okay, by using the single line diagram, first we will draw the oriented graphs. Okay, by using the single line diagram, we draw the oriented graph. Okay, and then observe how many elements are there and how many nodes are there. Okay, and then we find out the Y bus matrix by using that oriented graph. Okay, by using oriented graph, we find out the Y bus matrix. Okay, after that we find out the A matrix and also A conjugate. Okay, then we multiply A conjugate into Y into A, then we obtain the Y bus matrix. Okay, this is the first method for the oriented graphs. Okay, this is the first method for the formation of the Y-bus matrix. Okay, next we are having the another method is there, that is the last topic of the first unit, that is direct inspection method. Okay, by using the direct inspection method we determine the Z-bus matrix. Okay, by using the direct inspection method we determine the Z-bus matrix. Okay, in the first unit we are having only three topics or three methods of problems are there. First problem is the per unit values. Okay, how we will draw the reactance diagram and how we will find out the per unit values. Okay, that is the first method. Okay, next second method is this, that is the formation of the Y bus and also Z bus matrix. And third method, that is the last method and very small topic, that is the formation of the Y bus and Z bus matrix by using the direct inspection method. Okay, by using the direct inspection method we derive the Y bus and the Z bus matrix. Okay, these are only three methods in the first unit. Okay, and we are having the sum of the derivations are there that will be related to the A matrix and A bar matrix and also formation of that Y bus matrix and how we will derive the Y bus matrix, that is A transposed into Y into A are all branch admittance and loop admittance are impedance matrices. Okay, that are the sum of the derivations are there in that formation of the Y bus matrix, that is bus admittance and impedance matrix. Next one is branch admittance and branch impedance matrix. Next one is the loop admittance and the loop impedance matrix. Okay, that is the only three methods are there in the first unit. Okay, first one is the per unit methods. Okay, are reactance diagram. Okay, by using the reactance diagram we calculate the per unit values. Okay, second method is the formation of the Y bus. Okay, formation of the Y bus. Okay, third method is the formation of the Y bus by direct inspection method. Okay, only three methods ఉన్నాయమ్మా. ఆ ఫార్మేషన్ ఆఫ్ Y bus లో వచ్చేసరికి మనకి కొన్ని డెరివేషన్స్ ఉన్నాయి. అవేంటి బస్ అడ్మిటెన్స్, బ్రాంచ్ అడ్మిటెన్స్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్, లూప్ అడ్మిటెన్స్ అండ్ లూప్ ఇంపిడెన్స్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్, అలాగే బ్రాంచ్ అడ్మిటెన్స్ అండ్ బ్రాంచ్ ఇంపిడెన్స్ మ్యాట్రిక్స్. అలాగే మనకి ఏ అంటే ఏంటి, ఏ బార్ అంటే ఏంటి, బి అంటే ఏంటి, బి బార్ అంటే ఏంటి, సి అంటే ఏంటి, సి ట్రాన్స్పోజ్ సి బార్ అంటే ఏంటి, ఇవన్నీ కూడా మనం మ్యాట్రిక్స్ అనేది డిజైన్ చేయాలి అంటే ఈ థియరీ కంపల్సరీగా మనం చదువుకోవాలి. ఓకే, ఆ థియరీ అనేది మనకి అర్థమైంది అంటే ఈజీగా మనం ప్రాబ్లం అనేది సాల్వ్ చేయగలం. ఫస్ట్ మనకి ఇచ్చిన ఈక్వలెంట్ సింగిల్ లైన్ డయాగ్రామ్ నుంచి పర్ యూనిట్ డయాగ్రామ్స్ ఎలా డ్రా చేస్తామో నేర్చుకోండి. దాన్ని యూజ్ చేసుకొని రియాక్టెన్స్ ఎలా కనుక్కుంటాము, పర్ యూనిట్ వాల్యూస్ ఎలా కనుక్కుంటామో అది కనుక్కోండి. అది ఫస్ట్ మెథడ్. నెక్స్ట్ ఏమో ఈ జెడ్